Hello and welcome to WWE 2K25 Universe and welcome to the second night of the draft and kicking things off. After what was one hell of a contest in Bash in Berlin, Kenny Omega and Cody Rhodes will go to war, with Cody Rhodes managing to slip out on top. Of Kenny Omega's conquest against the Elite is far from over. And well, of course, this being night 2 of the draft, let's just recap the rules for the draft. Of course, there will be 6 picks per round and there will be 3 rounds per show. Champions will be exempt from the draft. That includes all Money in the Bank holders. Teams may be drafted under 1 pick. If there's a champion on the team and the team goes undrafted, they will default to remain with that brand. 15 men, 15 women and 10 teams will be drafted per brand, and free agents may get a contract post-draft. And then we recap the Raw draft. Monday Night Raw so far have drafted Roman Reigns, Damage Control, Will Ospreay, Seth freaking Rollins, Jon Moxley, Sami Zayn, Stephanie Fakir, Charlotte Flair, Aleister Black, Lyra Valkyria, DIY, Kevin Owens, Legado del Fantasma, Rhea Ripley, Jey Uso, Jacob Fatu, Jamie Hayter and Imperium. SmackDown, this man right here, the number 1 overall draft pick, Kenny Omega, Julia, Hangman, Adam Page, who will be teaming with Kenny Omega here tonight. The Final Testament, Mercedes Moné, Carmelo Hayes, Austin Theory, Alexa Bliss, Pac, Carmella, John Cena, the LWO, Ilya Dragunov, Jimmy Uso, Tiffany Stratton, the Undisputed Kingdom, Tony Storm, and The Bar. With of course more picks to come tonight, as the Cowboy made his debut at Bash to prevent Cody Rhodes running away. Him and Omega stand shoulder to shoulder tonight, but you gotta question the issues of their past. Will they be able to overcome them? Or will Hangman Adam Page find that it is too much to forgive? Hangman and Omega, former tag team champions in their own right, now sharing a ring here on SmackDown. Of course, both high picks for the blue brand for Big E. And tonight they look to show their unity, look to show their commitment as they take on the LWOs, Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde. Of course, the LWO have not exactly had great standing as of late, have fallen far and further and further and further from grace. But tonight they make a bid, make an attempt to reignite that spark, reignite that flame, and take what they truly believe is their spot at the top of the tag team division. But of course, the men holding the crowns, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the Young Bucks, able to dethrone the ever formidable Gorillas of Destiny, who now reside on the Raw brand. And well, just look at the high intensity action we are ready for tonight. Kenny Omega set for action, and Joaquin Wilde starting off for the LWO. And well, Kenny straight into the super kick, not looking to play games on this one, not looking to slow the pace. And Omega straight to work, but Wilde flipping through. And well, Omega looking to rebound off the ropes. And well, this war, Omega refusing to back down, and well, the LWO trying to come out swinging, trying to come out swinging and swiping this contest, but Oh, well, Omega looking to up the pace. Shotgun dropkick shades of Katsuya Shibata. And we know every time Kenny steps foot in that ring, it is a love letter to professional wrestling, to the Japanese scene. And here we go, tag made. Hangman Adam Page finally stepping through the ropes, and a high angle shoulder barging. Page takes out Cruz del Toro. And just look at that strength, the height on the boot of the Cowboy, but Wild through one of his best shots, and Hangman able to shake it off. Snap suplex. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2.5. And well, colliding of the shoulders. Wild tried to rally, but that educated knee. And here we go, Hulkling Wild taking the reins, but Wild's making the grand mistake here. He is trying to grapple, trying to brawl with these heavyweight bruisers. Especially when you're talking about a man like Hangman. He will leave you beaten and broken. Well, flips him through. Look at the beaten and bloodied face of Wild. Well, looks like Kenny Omega could be looking to lock and load. And I think it is time for the rise of the Terminator. But Hoa Quinn rallying. And again though, Kenny Omega, while trying to rush in to nail the V-trigger, and wait, Dragon snap suplex. Tag to the Hangman. Racks him up. Rolling Death Valley driver. And Cruz del Toro gets his hands dirty for the first time in this contest. And here we go, Wild. Hit with a buckshot. Hangman rushes in the corner. And now Omega racking him up for the one-winged angel. And that is all she wrote. Omega and Hangman banding together, putting on a clinic here tonight, showing the world now they still operate on the top level. While a great rebound for Omega, coming off of 2 significant losses. And look at that. Swoops under, nails the Snapdragon. Hangman instantly racking him up. Death Valley driver. Hooks the leg. Cruz breaks it up. Hangman eliminates his Cruz. Buckshot swoops in to tag Kenny. Racking him up once more for the one-winged angel, and makes Sephiroth flinch And 1, 2, 3. And the celebration begins. They punch a ticket. And I imagine the easy target for them will be the Young Bucks and the World Tag Team Champion. Our Big E and Triple H as general managers of Raw and SmackDown out here on the stage now. Don't you dare be sour. Clap for your SmackDown and general manager and feel the power. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, anyone in between, welcome to SmackDown. As you well know, this will be the second night of the draft. So without further pause, let's get SmackDown's first pick underway. SmackDown's first pick of round 1 will be the Glamour, Mariah May. And what a huge signing that is for the SmackDown brand, of course, as they kick off the draft. May I just say it is a pleasure to be here tonight. It's rare I get a chance to cross the battle lines. But I won't waffle on. Raw's number 1 pick. Let the dogs bark, because Braun Breaker is coming home to Monday Night Raw. And while SmackDown's second pick will be El Idolo Andrade. Raw's second pick, a natural born killer. We saw her go up against Julia Blair Davenport. SmackDown's third pick, it is the D'Angelo family. Tony D'Angelo, Channing Stacks Lorenzo, and Giovanni Vinci. Raw's third pick will be the Gun Club. Juice Robinson, Austin Gunn, Colton Gunn, and Jay White. SmackDown's fourth pick, a legend, an icon for all women, Trish Stratus. Raw's fourth pick, a future champion, Charlie Dempsey. SmackDown's fifth pick, it is the young OG, Siobhan Evans. Raw's fifth pick, he is an undeniable talent. It is, of course, Damian Priest. SmackDown's sixth pick, American-made, Chad Gable, Ivy Nile, and then Julius and Brutus Creed. And well, to close out the first round, Raw picks the legend killer, Randy Orton. Oh, well, following the first round of tonight's draft, the number 4 draft pick, Trish Stratus, steps up to the one who was successfully able to capture the first ever Women's United States Championship, Becky Lynch against Jamie Hayter. Well, let's of course have a little recap of the following draft round. For SmackDown, we saw Mariah May, Andrade, the D'Angelo family, Trish Stratus, Siobhan Evans, and American Made. On the Raw side of things, we saw Braun Breaker, Blair Davenport, the Gun Club, Charlie Dempsey, Damian Priest, and Randy Orton. Oh, well, Trish, as Big E put it, a legend, an icon for the women's division, but she takes on someone who, well, carrying the big gold strap. The man has come to town. And what a contest we saw Saturday night down in Berlin. Hayter and Lynch made sure not to leave a single thing between those ropes. And now Lynch carries the big gold title. And well, this is going to be no easy victory lap for Becky Lynch. And here we go. Collar and elbow tie up, and there we go, straight from the start. Lynch goes in on the arm. Could already be looking to get that set up for the disarmer to make Trish Stratus submit in the center of this ring. And what a statement that would be for the newly crowned champion. There you go, just wrenching it deep. And Lynch just wiping the floor with Stratus and big boot. Trish starting to get the upper hand a little bit. We all know Lynch's ability to count. Oh, no. Just arm trapped reverse DDT. Putting further pressure on the limbs, and you can see Trish and Becky go to war. But Stratus had very much slap. Oh, missed. Whoop. Big slap from Lynch. And Trish is the one to duck through. And well, wrenching in the waist lock from behind. And Becky. And here we go, Lynch already got back hold of that arm, knowing what game she wants to play. And is looking to slow the pace down. And well, again, just in the hammerlock. Oh my god. The hammer fist to the spine, and just doing everything in her power to keep Trish on the back foot. And wait a minute. Stratus rolls Lynch through into the cover, and gotta be careful there. Because I do believe Lynch's legs were very much in the ropes. And that's where the referee's discretion may come to bite you harshly. But tonight's referee, Tamina Jr. And, well, Lynch, though, not even giving a second thought on what is this. Wraps around. Considered the cover. Oh, well, again. Trish knowing to protect the arms. Not to let Becky start getting the work in. And here we go. Goes for the corner shot, and Lynch meets her in the middle. Absolute battering ram of a forearm. And here we go, just looking to do the forearms right into the spine, and looking to draw the breath out the lungs of old Trish. And wait a minute, Becky looking to hook that arm. And here we go, Lynch coming to us a little bit of a stalemate here, and just taking Stratus down bit by bit. Well, Lynch looking for a reprieve, and she'll get it there. Suckered her in. Gorgeous moonsault. And here we go. She's got it down. She's got it down. Disarmer is in. And, well, Stratus Maybe not getting quite the satisfaction she was looking for. And well, Becky, with a little ode to disrespect, manhandle slam and lat, is how she has stood here as the Women's US Champion, a second to send home the message to and Trish Stratus survives the onslaught, and well, Becky Lynch and Tamina Jr. get into a little bit of an argument now. Lynch solely believing that that couldn't have been anything but a 3 count. And well, Lynch looked to hop out the ring. Here we go. Lynch closing in, can smell the victory. But Trish counters the disarmer. A pump handle German, and the pump handle suplex. Lynch gets that shoulder up before the 1 count. But it feels like Stratus has something up her sleeve. And here we go, Becky Lynch trying to fight into it, trying just... Uh-oh. The kick, and Becky. Here we go, Lynch lands the blow. Stratus looks to answer. And now these two engaged in a trade-off of fists. And well, a straight right paw from Becky. And here we go. Opens up the tank for an all-time brawl. And Stratus going to the top with a killer clothesline. And well, here we go. Running Bulldog. Becky's. And well, Lynch having to use a moment of panic. Oh no. And the chick kick connects. And Trish Stratus shocks the world, beating the new Women's US Champion. Because they don't call her a legend for nothing. Had Becky Lynch's antics, had her strategies all mapped. But it was more than enough to put down the Women's US Champion. And well, Lynch was driving this contest forward. It wasn't quite enough. And well, it's really hard to call who is going to face Becky come Bad Blood, but I'm just saying, if there's anyone with that hat in the ring for contendership, it is that woman. Right, left. She just pinned Lynch. I mean, who can blame Lynch, though, coming off of such a grueling match? But I mean, look at the battle scars being worn by Trish Stratus. SmackDown's first pick of round 2 will be the Great Destroyer Rusev. Raw's first pick of the second round. The ruler, Oba Femi. Of course, Oba Femi moving from the SmackDown brand. SmackDown's second pick. She truly is a fatal attraction. It is JC Jane. Raw's second pick. It is the learning tree, Chris Jericho, and it seems Big Bill will be joining him. SmackDown's third pick, the Alpha Academy, Otis, Maxine Dupree, and the power of Tozawa. Raw's third pick, the twisted, dark, and very confusing Tatum Paxley. SmackDown's fourth pick, I may hate these two men with every fibre of my being, but Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, the New Day are staying on the blue brand. Raw's fourth pick, the new face of a Lucha Libre. It is Penta. SmackDown's fifth pick, a woman who recently shocked the world over on Raw, Saraya. Raw's fifth pick, a young star who I see the future in, Kalani Jordan. SmackDown's sixth pick, she was an icon, a hugger, but always underestimated. It is, of course, Bayley. To close out the second round, a huge get for Monday nights, Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, the Gorillas of Destiny, the former SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And well, coming out to the second round of the draft, of course it is now back-to-back uninterrupted action. And if first up, Carmelo Hayes, he is him. Of course, a first round pick for the SmackDown brand on Monday. But of course, let's recap round two as always. Start to a SmackDown. Rusev, JC Jane, the Alpha Academy, New Day, Saraya, Bayley. For Raw, Oba Femi, the Learning Tree, Tatum Paxley, Penta, Kalani Jordan, and the Gorillas of Destiny. And well, Melo, don't miss. He is him, and he will be second to no one. Who will be the one to challenge AJ Styles for the United States Championship following his tremendous retention against Joe Coffey with back-to-back pinfalls? And here he comes. It is time for the ATL Austin Theory Live. Former Intercontinental Champion dropped the title of Bash in Berlin to Buddy Matthews, which was why he was able to be drafted to the blue brand. But coming back, keeping that swagger, keeping that confidence, and packing himself full of that ego, sees himself as leagues above all else. Thought he was getting held back by Grayson Waller, and well, technically speaking, some could say that that wasn't far from the truth. And here we go. And Austin Theory taking position, and look at that pyro going off for the megastar. And the final man to enter one of SmackDown's biggest draft picks. The man who never knew the words give up. The man filled with hustle, loyalty, and respect. It is the greatest of all time. And that is, of course, A man who needs no introduction. It is John Cena. And he is looking to recapture the United States Championship once more in his career. And here we go, getting the run. And there goes the hat. And he is hyped up, he is ready. Mello, Theory, and Cena. And here we go. Tamina Jr. rings the bell. Cena takes out Theory and well, Cena seemingly battling both men. 1-on-2 here in the opener. And wait a minute, Carmelo. One hell of a takeover there. Oh well, Cena going for that gorgeous drop kick. And oh my god, look at the athleticism from Austin Theory. John instantly able to rack him up for the powerbomb. Saw Mello swing coming from a mile away, and well, Cena unable to avoid the attack. And wait a minute. Theory trying to, of course, well, there's no DQ, no rope breaks. Austin Theory, I won't be surprised to be the man to take full advantage of that, but wait a minute. Cena getting out of dodge. Carmelo Hayes with that sledgehammer. Oh well, Cena powering up in the center of the ring. Do 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 do. Cena just tying his shoelaces in the ring as Theory and Mello are obliterating each other. John just having a fun game here with the crowd. And well, Theory going back to war. Well, here we go, Cena. Well, Cena tried luring Austin back between the ropes. Well, Cena throwing out a little "you can't see me." Well, Mello went for the springboard. John was about 10 miles away. 1, 2, and Austin Theory wrapped up in his own ego. Didn't see the attempted cover. And close fall for Mello, and again deadlift powerbomb to Mello. Well, the back rake from Theory. And well, oh my god. The release German from Theory to Cena, and well, Mello able to get the upper hand. On Theory, and Cena tries to potentially eliminate Hayes from the equation. And here we go. Time for the 5 knuckle shuffle. Code red to Theory. This could be the end, and oh well, Carmelo. Both opponents lined up in either corner, but Cena rolling to the outside. Oh, look at this gorilla press. Austin Theory believes he is the... Oh, God. I don't even think Cena was on planet Earth when Carmelo Hayes came from the heavens. Oh, well, John. Putting on the big fight feel. And monkey flip to Hayes. But the German from Austin Theory bringing an end to the madness. Oh, wait a minute, John went big. Cena finding some refuge outside the ring. Oh, wait a minute. Ataxia attempted. Oh, well, Carmelo. I think we know what Melo wants. Cena breaks up the cover and seems the personal vendetta between Hayes and Theory coming in a bit strong here. Oh, wait a minute, what's Melo looking for? Twists into the cutter and Cena with the shoulder up a 1. That was the ace. In the hole for John and well, Cena deeming enough is enough. If Melo and Theory are going to try and use their toys, well, Cena's not going to be any different. I mean, look at this now. And what is Melo's game plan on this one? Johnny Boy racks him up and brings Carmelo down from the heavens. Oh, wait a minute, Cena. No way. John Cena racking them both for the #1 contendership. 1, 2, Cena with the double AA. 1, 2, 3. And the US Championship #1 contendership goes to Big Match John, nailing the double attitude adjustment. And what a maneuver. Attempted Theory first. Theory got the shoulder up, switched ball, went for Mello, and well, Mello clocked out like a light for the 3. And you could see that Austin Theory getting himself out of the picture. And there you go, Cena clearing the pin between Mello and Theory, and right here, Carmelo Hayes hit the shot. A twisting cutter, and well, this was the move that ended it all. Both Carmelo Hayes and Austin Theory on the shoulders of John for the double AA, and look at the height the Carmelo flies. And a close kick out for Austin Theory, immediately trying the second option for the 1, 2, 3. And the celebrations begin as Big Match John clocks another victory. And well, 2 of SmackDown's newest members will go to war as the Pride. Rusev makes his entrance. Of course, this man, the Redeemer, fighting in the eyes of his gods, has one goal and one goal only, and that is smite everyone on their way. A minute. What is going on here in Big Jim? Jimmy Uso stepping in from the heavens. And well, Jimmy Uso is ready and raring to go with this one. And well, not a great start for Jimmy, as Rusev, I think Jimmy Uso's tactic of catch Rusev off guard may have failed him quite quickly. And here we go, Big Jim. Going to try and take control. But the Redeemer says no, and again Jimmy able to drive Rusev into the ropes and allowing the clean break. Rusev rolling towards the outside, maybe looking to get a break in the action, and rolls him through for the big super kick. This is the run he's been looking for. And here we go, elbow straight across the jaw and instant follow-up. While throwing his one to the sky. What an opening contention, and well, Jimmy trying to knock Rusev off the apron, and oh no. Bear hug is in, looking to squeeze the air out the ribs, out of the lungs of Big Jim, but the elbows rain down. Super... No. Super kick. No. Rusev able to avoid 2 super kick attempts. And now starting the beatdown. Driving Jimmy's head into the mat and a huge kick out. Well. Super kick to the midsection. Jimmy in trouble and... So wait a minute. The super kick combination. And here we go. The Big Jim driver. Tamina Jr. slow into position for 1, 2, 3. And I imagine not quite the contest being sought out by Rusev, but nonetheless successful in his bid for power. And just look at this celebration. He has been all day seeking to make a name for himself, and this was the opportunity. Took the hit, rallied, and put Rusev down in a shock pinfall as Big Jim looks on. Oh, well, the GM's back out here to close out the draft. SmackDown's first pick of the final round will be one of the most ageless legends in the game. It is Ron the Truth Killings. Raw's first pick of the final round, after much campaigning by William Regal, Unity, Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, Kyle Fletcher, and Drew McIntyre. SmackDown's second pick, a truly remarkable team. It is the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabian. Raw's second pick, the low-key legend, Natalia. SmackDown's third pick, whose house? It is, of course, Swerve's house. It is Swerve Strickland. Raw's third pick, I want to chew up the entire women's roster, Jada Parker, and a glowing review there from Triple H, the announces Jada. Raw's fourth pick, one of my favourite women to watch in that ring, Sol Rucker. And of course, Sol Rucker, a young talent, but she can fly across that ring like no tomorrow. Raw's fourth pick, the Prodigy, someone I want to see excel further and further, Roxanne Perez. Of course, Perez, an bad streak of luck, but SmackDown's fifth pick, a man who makes the ground shake anytime he takes a step. It is Bronson Reed. Raw's fifth pick, a team that has always been high up on my radar. It is Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, and that of course is the Street Profits. Always chased gold but never quite got there. SmackDown's sixth and final pick of the mid-season draft. She has pushed so many to their limit. It is Michin. And to close out the draft, Raw's final pick. She is the destroyer of all. I can't think of a single star that can even contend her strength. Nia Jax. And well, I think with that, it is time to head in to our main event. Well, the draft may have closed out, but our main event is still coming up first. It is the women's champion, Bianca Belair. Jade Cargill, the former champion who got dethroned in Berlin, and, well, Naomi. The big three out here right now. And let's just recap the final round of drafts for the night. For SmackDown, R-Truth, Motor City Machine Guns, Swerve Strickland, Sol Ruka, Bronson Reed and Michin. And for the Raw brand, Unity, Natalia, Jada Parker, Roxanne Perez, The Street Profits, and Nia Jax. As the three make their way down to the ring, we await their opponents. And it's the Glamour, Mariah May, the first pick SmackDown selected tonight. And I am getting whether she will be tagging with the ever illustrious and fabulous Carmella. As May makes her way down to the ring to await her tag partner, and well, seems the production team weren't quite ready to cue the music, but Mella is indeed money, and the Princess of Staten Island has her eyes on the ball, ready to take some victories, and well, probably hoping to get a chance to pin the women's champion. Oh, here we go, Jade Cargill and Mariah May set to start this one out again. Naomi will be a ringside, and a spear to May. But a miscalculation on the behalf of Jade causes some problems, and I think the main goal of tonight's tag match for the Big Three: show that there is no bad blood between Belair and Jade. They said it is nothing personal. It is a friendly competition, but both will do everything in their power to capture that women's championship, and well, Bianca Belair did exactly that. While no fault of Jade Cargill put on a absolute performance of a lifetime. But Belair not looking to back away on this one. And well, here we go, tag made as Belair and Cargill look to be working together on a dynamic pace. Oh, well, I'm not even sure if Carmella's going to get a shot so far in this contest. This is a one-way decimation. Oh, well. Cargill putting the boots to the back of the Glamour and pop-up Samoan drop. And you gotta think Mariah may not have been quite prepared to contend with two of SmackDown's top contenders. The former women's champ and the current women's, oh my god. Now, I'm not one for conspiracizing, but Tamina Jr. needs to be on the ball because, well, that kick looked a bit below the belt there on Jade Cargill. Oh, here we go, Cargill just raking up the lines and setting them down. Huge elbow in the corner. Tag made Belair back to being the legal woman. Well, a bad strategy could be leading to the unveiling of this plan, but Belair slips out from underneath and spear from Bianca. I mean, fabulous glamour. Looking to be in the struggle a little bit here. Oh well. Cargill threw out the bionic boot. The referee may have caught the stray. And here we go, glam slam. And that, of course, also known as Jaded Wanted. While Mariah May drew the distraction. Mella with a roll up, Bianca Belair out at 1. And here we go. Cargill. And wait a minute, Jade. Just stood on the sidelines. Spear. From Cargill. Takes the glamour out the picture. Rolls it through into the super kick. Looking to capitalize. Kona silence. No. And here we go. The K.O.D. Mella is out for the 3. Oh well. I don't know why the production team have queued up the music. That does not belong. That is the music of Roderick Strong. Who knows? But what a main event. What a way for the big 3 to prove they are still on top. But they are still in unison. And well, all hats to Mariah May and Carmella. Really trying to overcome, but they were in there against 2 behemoths. Oh well, Naomi joining them in the ring for celebration. But this truly is the moment for Cargill and Belair to show bygones are bygones as the former and current women's champions celebrate a huge